I'm so excited to share this with you today. This is a little different for me. I'm gonna show you just a quick brief introduction to Color Street. And these are nail strips. They are 100% real nail polish strips. They're not like vinyl stickers. They're just so unlike any other strips that I've tried in the past. It's a couple days before the 4th of July, so I'm gonna do something with something here. I kind of think I'm going to use these and maybe hold this aside for another time. And I'm going to just quickly show you what comes in the kit and how easy they are to apply. Now I'm new at this, so if I can do it, you can do it. So let's just open up this one. This is how your strips will come. And whoops, I didn't do that very well. Okay, so inside you will get your strips, which come sealed in a package like this. It's important that they're sealed because they are, I think they say they're 90% dry. So you just want to keep them in the package until you're ready to use them. You'll get a nail prep pad, which is basically like alcohol on a cotton pad. And then you get an adorable little nail file. And the first thing you want to do is prep your nails. So I do have a strengthener on my nails right now. I've been in the garden a lot, and between that and my chickens, I've got like some cracks and things that I just need to protect them. So I'm not going to take that off this time, but assuming that these were blank nails, you would rub the alcohol pad over it, which will just remove any oils and dirt that you might have on it. So I do that even if I have a nail strengthener on as a base. And let me just finish that. Okay. So I will say about these, even though I have this, you don't need a base coat. This has base coat, the nail polish, and top coat all included in here. I'm telling you guys, this is a game changer. I typically do my nails at night, and I have to wait, I don't know, I think a half an hour should be enough, and then they'll still be wet. I mean, typical nail polish in a bottle. And I'm trying to be careful as I sleep, try to hold my hands up, and then I will always get sheet marks or smear them. You won't get any smudges, any drips. It's just completely different, and it's amazing. So, okay, so here's my pack. I'm gonna cut this open. I've got my little manicure scissors here. It's just the ones I use. Okay, and then, oh, the other thing that you want to do before you start is go ahead and push your cuticles back, just because you don't want to get this on your skin, on your cuticles. So I did that earlier, but go ahead and push your cuticles back. An orange wood stick works fine. Do that on all your nails. Okay, so I'm going to take mine out, and you will see that there are 2 strips of 8, so you've got 16. So it's a variety of sizes. Typically you should be able to do like 2 manicures and a pedicure. I mean, each one you can do on 2 fingers. I don't have very long, my nails are pretty short, so I can easily get both hands off of one strip, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me set that one aside, and I'm gonna first, okay, you want to do your thumbs last. That's a hard lesson for me. I always do my thumbs first typically, and I need to remember to do them last. So I'm gonna pick one of these. Okay, so pull it off, the one you want. You're gonna take off, there's a protective covering. You can see that little purple right there. So pull that off, that just protects the front. And then there's like a silver strip here. You can see where to hold that, so pull that off, and then this is your nail polish right here, 100% nail polish, and it's, what do they say, 90% dry. So I'm going to pull off that tab because I don't need that. Stick it on my little cardboard trash pile here. Okay, and then I'm just going to line it up, and you can reposition it a couple of times if you need to. And you know, this side's a little smaller. I'm going to do this side. Okay. I'm going to put it right at my cuticle, but not over it. and press it down. Then I like to go side to side like this. Make sure it's down good. And then just kind of pull it down under the tip. And I often do this with my thumb. This is why you do your thumbs last, because you use them as a tool, and then pull it off. And that's as simple as that. And then I'm just going to clean up the edges. If you want to use a tool like this, that sometimes helps. Get it under and around. And then you can take this and put it here. I actually feel like turning this one around so I can get blue. That way, I'm going to show you how you can change it while it's on your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And now you'll see this one's a little big, so I'm going to line up one side. So I've flipped it. I'm using the other half of it. So you can really be creative with it, what portions you use, how much of it you use. So you can do this with this tool or with your fingernail, and I just push my cuticle back as though I was just prepping my nails, and it will cut off any polish that you don't want there. See, that little piece just came off. It's that easy to fix it, to fix any overlap. I've got my sides pushed down. I'm going to go over my edge here. Go like this. I got this one from Maniology, by the way. This cuticle pusher. And yep, pull that off. There's my excess. I'm going to get rid of that and just clean this up a little. The recommendation is to keep your hands out of water for about a half an hour, and they'll continue to dry completely. And so that quickly, I've got both of those. I can touch them, I can do whatever. They're not wet. It's not wet polish. It's not going to smear. I could go to sleep right now if I wanted to. It's just, I just love these so much. It's so quick, so easy. And if anything was too big, you would just kind of go like this and clean it up. These are fine. I don't need to. Okay, let's just try one more. I think I'm going to go with this next one here. And when you're sizing them, you can kind of bend it just to make it curve around your finger to make sure. So I like that one. I'm going to try to do this one so that I get blue on it on both sides. Okay, I'm going to pull my cover off. Whoops. This reminds me of the backings to the Stampin' Dimensionals. They stick. They end up everywhere on your work surface. It's kind of funny. Okay, and then I'm going to find where the silver part is, and I'm going to separate that. Okay, so here's my polish. Take that tab off. We don't need it. Some blue. I'm going to go a little too far down so that I make sure I have blue. Yep, there we go. So the other thing, oops, that's crooked. Let me try that again. There we are. The other thing is if you had one that was a little small, you can always slightly pull it. You can actually stretch it a little. Again, that's something you can't do with the traditional vinyl strips. You don't have that kind of flexibility. So I'm going to start by taking my nail right here just to kind of mark for myself where the edge of my nail polish is, or my finger is. Sorry, I get excited. And it's that easy to trim it, but I'm going to try to be careful with this so I can reuse this. So I'm going to fold it under right here, and with my fingernail. Okay, I'm not even going to finish this right now because I want to put this on my other hand. And that looks good. Wow, I love this one. Super cute for 4th of July. Okay, so now that I have them both on, I can clean up a little, which really goes pretty quick. Rub that in good. Now this time I'll do it with the tool. This is how I normally would do it, is push down like this. You could do it with an orange wood stick. It works really well too. I missed a little. This is the one that I went down a little far because I wanted to make sure I got the red and the blue. So I'm going to show you how you can just push your cuticle back, and you're going over the polish and the cuticle, and pushing it back just like you normally would push it back, but this time with the polish included. And if you need to, you can use the pointy end. And I kind of can't see what I'm doing because it's too far away, so let me get closer. Yeah, and then see the polish is just comes right off like that, right where I perforated it. Awesome. And get this little bit. And then for the tip, I'm gonna take this and go under my nail like that. Then this nail, same thing. Make sure it's rubbed down really nicely. And I don't have as much overhang on this, so first we'll get the top. And see, this one doesn't have as much blue because I didn't put it down as far. But I don't care. It's got red, it's got white, it's got blue. It's still cute. And there we go. Is that not adorable? I think it is. And it's that easy. I'm going to go ahead and finish the others, and I will show you when I'm finished. I'm all finished there. There's my 10 cute nails, and I still have an entire strip of 8 plus these 3. And you know, I kind of did a not so perfect job here. I kind of accidentally ripped it, so I could just take one of these and put it right over that, which I might do. But I could easily do a whole nother manicure, still have about 6 of these strips left, and I could do toes with that. You don't need very much when you do your toes because, you know, your toenails are small. So actually with 6, that's plenty. So anyway, it's a lot of fun, and I'm just excited to introduce that to you. It has just changed my world for getting my nails polished. And for my maniology friends out there, these work perfectly together. You can do this, not have to wait for your nails to dry, and go right over it with stamping with your maniology stamping plates. Make that confusing. In about 30 minutes they will be cured, but they are dry. There's nothing to smudge, or you can't mess them up. Just don't put your hands in water right now. So I just want to show you a few other things. Like I showed you in the beginning, these are the rest of the 4th of Julys that I have. And some of the other options, you know, they do have solids, adorable patterns. I mean, look at this. I can't wait to use this one. It's got some bees and honeycombs, just super, super cute. And there's overlays, so they're patterns, but it's actually clear on the back. So you could do this on a blank nail or on a polished nail. You could put 2 strips on top of each other. You could put it over your favorite regular nail polish. Just fun. So those are overlays. They have a lot of glitters, and they are so sparkly. This one is so beautiful. I can't wait to use that. That's got a pattern and glitter. And also, they have the option of French tips, and you get a lot in this. There are 16 French tip strips and 16 clear overlays. So you put the white tip on, and then you have a clear overlay that you would put over that. Anyway, I'm super excited if you can't tell. So I will leave the link below if you're interested in learning more or ordering. And yeah, I hope you give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, one more thing I forgot to say. When you're finished, you want to put these back in their plastic case, assuming you didn't use them all. Of course, you know, you could do a pedicure, or you could do it with a friend and then use them all up, which is fun. It's always fun to share. Sharing is caring, right? This one, by the way, is called Firecracker Pop. So you'd put it back in the case, and then if you have something like a flat iron heat tool, you can just flat iron it like this for just, you know, the 2 seconds, and it'll seal it. And I just want to kind of show you. These are packs that I've used before, and you can see it's shorter because I cut it, and then I used my flat iron to seal it. So this will keep them fresh because they're, you know, a little bit not completely dry. That's it. Okay, thanks. Bye.